Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to be showcasing a new SaaS product called Social Rank Up. And I've been a beta tester for it. So not only have I used it for my brand, but I've used it for my clients' brands. So I want to kind of walk you through how it works and just see what you think. First things first is you do actually set up each account. And in this example, I've got the major five, which is going to be Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, and YouTube. The only thing really missing here is X. And for some reason, their API costs are really expensive on X. So we're really kind of pushing clients to the big three, which would be Meta, TikTok, and Google. And ultimately, it's more specific. It's Instagram, it's TikTok, and it's YouTube. Those are kind of like the primary channels. So you can see this strategy still incorporates both of those strategies minus X. So anyways, I've already set up all of my accounts here. And then you go over to branding, and I've already added in all of my branding information. The beautiful thing about this is I only gave it my brand name, my website, a branded style guide, my logo, and my image. It generated everything else for me so that it gets my brand and my style guide down. It's almost like the brain of the brand. Anyways, after that, you'll notice it has an audio library where you don't even have to upload, but you can if you want. And then you have a media library. Now, here's the beautiful thing. You come over to calendar, you can see what's been previously posted. You can see what's been posted today. And you can see what's scheduled for the future. Same thing in posts. You get a full history of what's actually been sent. And then you also get the direct links. So if some reason like this one, YouTube failed, you get the reason, but the rest of them published, you actually get the direct link. Okay. Now here's the beautiful part. Content creation is incredibly easy in this platform. You can come over here and hit generate new content. You can hit content pillars if you want to pick one. You have a lot of options to choose from, top, middle, and bottom of funnel. You can also do a random mix, and you can do multiples. So let's say 10. You could also generate your own topic and then do multiples of variations of your own topic. My favorite is published posts. It uses the last 30 days of historical post data, and you can generate 10 more posts based off of that. Once you're going, it'll actually generate here on the back end. All right, as you can see, those 10 new drafts are ready. You click here, you can actually go through, read them all, uncheck the ones you don't like. So in this case, I actually think we like them all. Yeah, so you do an import all. Then you go over to drafts, and now you can see your entire list of content. You can expand it to see what the goal is, the headline, the title, the visual, the caption. If you want to generate the image before you send it to queue, you have that option. So you can basically fine tune and build all of your drafts. And then the real money is you don't even need to do the images. You can actually just send them to the queue. So here's a challenge, a stat. Here's stat every founder. We're going to add that to the queue. You come over to queue. The first two items in the queue already have media generated now. The first one has the full video already done. The second one has the image. And the third one we just added will go into the queue. So when this one posts tomorrow, the next one will generate the video and the image for the following. So that this maintains your media queue for you as well. And then all of the assets that it creates are stored in your media library. So needless to say, it's already done two. It did one yesterday. It did one this morning. Now you can customize the day and the frequency and the time of the posting. We like to do randomly between 7 and 8 Mountain Time every day, once a day. And then, of course, if you don't want to use a schedule, you have the option to post straight to platform. And then you also have the option to rearrange. So if you wanted to make sure this one went out tomorrow or not, you can edit the order. And then you have a full publish view as well. But needless to say, managing multiple brands, and then you can swap out your profiles and you can swap between them and click back and forth. This has become incredibly easier to manage my brand and then stay top of mind and relevant. So everything that the content is talking about is on brand, and that's getting indexed every day on my channels, on my 5 channels.